Well, while many around the state have been enjoying warm winter conditions, the same cannot be said for peach growers looking to accumulate necessary chill hours for their crop. Damon Jones takes a look at how Georgia's signature fruit is being affected and what producers are doing to offset the lack of cold weather.
Georgia is, of course, known as the peach state, and for good reason, as it produces more than 35,000 tons in a typical year. Unfortunately, this growing season has been anything but typical.
Well, it's been very surprising because El Nino usually is associated with cooler than normal temperatures because of cloudiness. And December in particular, we did not see that at all. In fact, December was, for most parts of the state, 10 or even 12 degrees above normal.
And that means a number of varieties and as much as 40% of the crop are well short of the necessary chill hours, which can have a major effect on the quality and appearance of the fruit.
If we're, say, 100 hours short, we can see some yield losses. Most of that probably through quality. Being around 100 hours, we might see some quality issues, maybe soft peaches, some pits that don't quite form right. And if the pit doesn't form quite right, then your fruit's not going to form quite right.
While this is a big problem that growers are very well aware of, there is still hope that a long track record of success will prevail in the end.
It's something that we take seriously, and but we are in a place where typically we have a good crop of fruit. So some of that we're kind of banking on history to redeem us and pull us through.
However, they are more than just hoping, as many growers in the area are also trying out a spray called Dormex to help make up for those lost hours.
We have put on a material that supposedly helps fill that requirement so they would bloom more normally. We're doing what we can, and we feel like there's still the good chance for a normal crop.
While it's still to be determined if that will work, farmers shouldn't expect any help from Mother Nature to make up those hours.
But we're not going to catch up. We're not going to ever get to normal unless we go into just unprecedented cold conditions, and I don't see that happening. So I think we're going to continue to accumulate chill hours over the next month or so, and it will probably accumulate at about seasonal rates, but because we're so far behind from December, we're never going to catch up to normal conditions.
And that's not all bad news, as a late bloom could help avoid devastation if there is a cold spell late in the season.
You'll see there's a lot of various stages of the bud development, so it should kind of prolong our bloom, therefore giving us a little bit of a buffer from this cold weather that could hit us in March.
Despite the less than ideal growing conditions, it's still business as usual for the growers.
There are things we have to do, and we can't sit back and wait. We have to move forward, and pruning trees and taking care of the expected crop is something that you just have to do. And so we're all engines on full right now and going forward.
Reporting from Peach County, I'm Damon Jones for the Georgia Farm Monitor.